What is up, Hostile family? We are officially 8 weeks out from the Arnold. So I know I left you there for a little bit. We had holidays, we had the New Year's, you know, Christmas. I was gone for 10 days. So it's been about 2 weeks since we've seen a video, so a lot has changed. I think your last video you probably saw was when Ben was here. That was about, geez, 4 weeks ago maybe. So we are full go now, only 8 weeks out from the Arnold, and things are getting super interesting. Everything is proceeding as it should be, and overall just feel like, you know, I'm in an amazing spot leading into the Arnold, you know, second open show, which is a big deal, and I feel, you know, very confident with where we're at now. And it's just about staying, you know, staying in my own lane, staying out here at Armbrust, you know, training my ass off. And the fun thing about this is you'll see here at the end of prep and everything, I've been doing an Arnold prep ebook. So Hostile will be selling that. So I'm literally tracking everything every day, you know, writing down the workouts, writing down my thoughts, writing down, you know, the supplementation, how I'm using it, when and where. So that's gonna be really cool for you guys to kind of see if you want to check that out. We'll probably sell it literally right after the Arnold once they put it together. But I know Summer and Fuad have been, you know, I've been sending that to them weekly to get that updated, and it'll be fun bringing it out to you. But for now, it's good, you know, like I said, it's good to be back on here. We're going to be bringing you more and more content. Today is just kind of the start of it, and it was worked out really well because it's a hamstring day. So we got some hamstring training going down. We haven't done that yet here on this YouTube. So I want to bring you guys through what a hamstring training session looks like 8 weeks out from the biggest show of my life. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be intense. I'm going to give you guys some good ideas. And then we'll wrap it up and we'll talk about, you know, what's going to be coming ahead here for this channel. So let's get after it. All right, before we head out there though, of course, I wanted to cover the supplements for today. So with today, you know, not sleeping as much, you know, with low energy, not getting as much food. So I may make sure I get some caffeine before the workout. So I'm doing the Hostility today. I got it in here. I just did 1 scoop of that. That's enough for me, you know, for that focus, that energy, you know, get you ready for an intense leg day. So 1 scoop is Hostility. I'm still, of course, you know, I'm going to keep intra carbs hopefully all the way to the show. They might come out early, mattering, you know, physique-wise how we're looking. But one thing we like to keep in is that intra drink that helps, you know, helps with energy, helps with recovery. So I know with me and my coach, we'll keep this in pretty much all the way through. So today, with it being the leg day, I'm doing 2 scoops. So that gives me about 40 grams of carbs from the intra R3. You know, we got the refuel aspect, re-energize aspect, as well as the Pico 2. So this has been helping me out a lot lately as food has gone down. You know, obviously, I would say muscular endurance is going down some, obviously with strength in a little bit. Workouts are great, it's just you can tell that strength isn't there towards the end. So this definitely helps get you all the way through and then help the process of recovery. So I will drink this now, and then I'll sip on this throughout, sip on the intra, and it'll make me, you know, make me kill it. So let's do it. Alright, so we are starting off hamstrings, of course, with calves. You know, I always say get those calves in. So today we're gonna do a superset. So starting with the superset, this is a nasty superset. We're going leg press right into standing calves. So don't go too heavy on the standing calves. What I like to do is work up pretty heavy on the leg press calves, and then always just keep the standing press the same. Just go more for volume, get a good peak at the contraction on that one, really hold it at the top. So I'll go up and hold for 2 seconds, then control it down. So more of the heavy, you know, intensifiers on the leg press, and then go immediately while you're tired into the standing calves. So this is a great combo. We do about 4 rounds here. You're shooting for, you know, 15 to 20 reps. So a little bit more high volume. Tear those down. So here we go.
Perfect. Yes. Good. Here we go. Good. Yes. There we go. 2. Good.
Yes, sir. Oh, shit. You just gotta take it. Just fucking take it. So our first 3 exercises are usually gonna be some kind of curl. So right now we're doing single leg standing curls. I really like this one, especially to start with, because you can fill everything up so much. I just feel the full isolation, the full contraction on this. So I wanna break down and put in as much blood as possible on this first exercise. Then we go into another leg curl. So either lying or seated. You know, we'll finish it off with some kind of finisher on a different one. You know, we can do dumbbells on the floor, we can do banded ones, we can do another seated variation. Just curl to start, get as much blood in there as possible, and then we'll go into the stretching movement. So that's like the stiff leg deadlifts, you know, RDLs, and we'll finish with some kind of press, some kind of split squat, something like that. So curls first, as much blood as possible, stretch it out with some heavy stiff legs, finish with some squats, presses, single leg squats. Let's do it.
Here we go. Good. Yes, sir. Come on. Yep. Good. Good. Come on. Yes. Good. Here we go. Come on. One more. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
Perfect. Good, man. Here we go. Good. Let's go, Brett. Come on. Good. Let's go. One more.
Okay, so just hit a top set on this single leg. So now we're gonna do some kind of variation. You know how I like to finish with a back off? This is anything I've done, you know, a lot of this shit I do, I just think of it in my head or stuff I've done in the past. So I've really been doing different things on this one. Today, what we're gonna do, we're gonna just have 1 plate per side, so 125. So we're gonna pre-exhaust by doing 10 reps. So with the single leg, 10 reps. And then we're gonna do partner resistance for 8 to 10 reps or failure. So he's gonna go up, or I'm gonna go up. The partner's gonna push down. You can't just shove it down, you gotta work with them. So work with them, control it down, make them fight with their hamstring only on the way down for that pre-exhaustion, or after the pre-exhaustion, so you're completely exhausted. And then we're gonna finish with some holds. So after we do that and he's toast, I'm gonna say, hey, just fire it up. I'm gonna help him hold it for 3 seconds. So it's 10 regular, 10 with partner resistance, pushing that leg down, and then failure, 8 to 10 of 3-second holds at the top. So this one's gonna be really nasty, kind of a marathon set. This is a great way to finish off that first section.
Get out. Let's go. Yes. Good. Yep. Good.
2.
Yes, sir. Here we go.
Fight.
Good. Good. There we go. Yes. Good. There we go. Come on. Yes, sir. Good. Right there.
Let's go, Brett. Work.
Perfect. Yes. Good. Keep it going. Let's go.
Nice, squeeze it. Yep.
Yes. Come on.
Yep.
Good, Brad. Come on.
Yep.
Ain't nothing.
Yep.
There we go.
Yep.
Good, brother.
Yep.
Come on.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
There we go.
Yep.
Good.
Shit.
Yep. There we go. Good. Come on. Yes, sir. Yes. Fight. Good. There we go. Come on. Good, bro. Come on. 2. Good. Yep. There we go. Come on. Yep. Good, brother. All right, let's hold. Good. Flex through Good, come on. Yep. Good, come on. Here we go. Good, brother. Burn. Yes. Come on. Here we go.
They were about to pop. Okay, hamstring exercise number 2. We are blasted from the single leg, so now I want to go into a different angle. Like I said, a different angle of the curl. So we're going to do the hamstring, or the seated hamstring here. So this is a ham tractor from Flex. This is probably my favorite seated hamstring machine of all time. Just the angle is awesome, so I use this pretty much every hamstring workout. But today we're going to do it second. What we're focused on here is the squeeze at the bottom. So control up about 2 count, 1 down at the bottom, hold for 1 in the bottom. So we're already, like, I know I am and he is too, we're blown up from that first exercise. So now it's about, not so much about weight, we are working up, but it's more about the squeeze and the contraction at the bottom right now. So watch how we do this.
There you go. Good. I got you. Good.
Yep.
Good.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Good.
Yep.
Yes, come on.
Yep.
There we go. Come on.
Yep.
Good.
2.
Come on.
Yes, sir.
Got one.
All right, so adding another back off here on the seated. We worked up to a top set with those squeezes I was talking about, that good tempo. Now we're gonna do, I've talked about in the past, that stretch pause. So it's a rest pause setup. We're gonna do 10. We're gonna let it come up and for a 12 to 15 count. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna stretch it in between. So we're gonna stay in the machine, let the thing go all the way, let the foot placement go all the way up. Stretch your hamstrings while you're resting. So this is gonna be brutal, brutal. So we'll go 10, stretch 15, go to failure, stretch 15, failure.
Good. Good shit. Good. 2, 1. Yep. Good. Serve. Serve. Good. Yes. Come on. Yes. Holy shit. That's it. Oh. Three. 2. Yep. There you go. Come on.
Work for it, bro. Let's go.
Yes.
Let's go. More.
2.
Come on.
Oh, fuck. Oh.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
the stretch feels really good.
Fuck. Okay, so we are moving on to our stiff leg movement now. Luckily here, we have enough toys, we have enough equipment that I can vary them. So I like to do variations on this. The same movement, but just in different setups. So last week I did, you might have saw it on my Instagram, I was in the Smith machine doing dead stop, stiff leg deads. Today, we're gonna do in the pit shark. So pit shark is a belt squat. I really like doing them on here. We're using these platforms to elevate our toes because that creates slightly a little bit more stretch on the hamstrings. It's a very low platform, so don't do too high, just a little bit. So that really tops it off. You can also do these with dumbbells, barbells, but today I'm showing you my favorite variation, and that's on the belt squat. So if you have a machine like this, I dare you to try it because this really, really burns. We're gonna work pretty heavy here.
Good work, Keep working, Brett. Yep, more. Come on. Come on, Brett.
Yep. Yes, sir.
Oh, shit. Damn. Staying very good right now. All right, so after stiff legs, feeling really good right now. So what we're gonna do now is I like to do the second to last is the adductors. So I talked about in leg days videos before. Never forget the inside of your leg, especially on hamstring day because adductors attach to your hamstrings on the backside there. So adductors are really important. So what I like to use is this adduction machine, or adduction. I'm just using it for the adduction, which means in. So we're closing our legs and squeezing. In my head, I'm thinking contract, so squeeze in and hold for 1 second in the middle and let it stretch all the way open, get a good stretch, and repeat. So it's full range of motion, getting the full stretch, contract, squeeze. Try to only use the inside of your legs to do it. So don't get out of hand here, don't go too fast. Control the movement and grow that inside of your leg to make your overall legs look bigger. Yes, sir. But, oh my God. I got it. One more. Yeah. I got him. Okay, so we're gonna finish here with, like I said, I finished my hamstring day lately with either a press, squat, machine press, something like that. Today I'm gonna do a single leg press. This is a great setup. I'm really gonna be focused on hamstrings and glutes still, obviously, so we're gonna go a little wider and higher on the stance and let that knee come outside of your body. So then your hips and knees go outside, press them through your hamstring and glutes. So really feel this one. Like I said, right now, like I can barely lift up my legs or even curl my leg, curl my heel back because they're so pumped and so much blood, and that's where we should be at right now. So right now you should be, everything is smoked. So this last exercise is not about weight. It's about, you know, isolation, focus, and make sure you're using the intended muscle. So let's finish these off. Still gonna work pretty heavy, but I'm gonna feel every ounce of it. Try doing this at the end of your workout instead of the beginning and see how you like it.
Everything, Brett. Keep working.
Yep. 2.
God, come on.
Come on, Brett.
Work.
Come on, Brett. There you go. Come on.
Come on, you got more. Keep going.
Come on, Brett.
Thanks, John. Whew. Say fish. Thought we were gonna keep it light. Hell no. All right, guys, killer session once again. As you see there, going over it again real quick, how I set up my hamstring days are we, curl, curl, curl at the beginning. I think today we just did 2, but usually I do about 3 curl variations, but the first 2 were just so intense and we were so pumped that we just moved on right to the stiff legs. Actually went and hit a PR on those stiff leg deads on the belt squat. So as you saw, that's a really, really good one. Just make sure you're feeling it though. You're not using any back. It's gonna be all hips and your hand, moving your hips back to load your hams and glutes. So that was a really good day there. And then we finished there with the single leg presses. Went pretty heavy at the end there and got a really nice big set of 15 to finish the day. So I am pooped. Gonna sit here for a while, but that's how it should be, finishing your workout. Hopefully you got some ideas there. Hamstrings are something, most of you people listening here, hamstrings for me, I know some people's my legs coming up as I've progressed, and then mostly, when I see amateurs or, clients of mine, hamstrings are always kind of the second thing to come in. I feel like quads develop faster than hamstrings, so you have to be very specific in your training and very meticulous. So I discovered this setup that I've done, and I feel like, my hamstrings have really came up over the last 2 years, year and a half, just from this, this kind of techniques I've been doing. So I advise, give it a try, see if you like it. Everyone's different, but this is, the setup I use, and it's worked very, very well. And I feel like, my hamstrings have, almost became like a strong suit for me. So it's gonna be fun to get those really shredded here coming in, bringing in the detail. So where we're at, like I said, 8 weeks out from tomorrow on Friday, so we're in 2 days. And man, I'm just excited. Having everybody, Samson from the team is competing. That'll be cool to finally get to meet him and hang out and compete against them. We got the Haas commentating the Arnold. So if you're thinking about it going to the Arnold, I highly advise you do. I'll be there all week down in Columbus, so it's gonna be a fun time. We're gonna be getting a lot of video as well there for HOSSTILE and my personal stuff. So overall, I'm just dreaming and can't wait for that weekend. So, but the work doesn't stop. We're coming in here day in, day out, getting after it. So another day in the books today. Counting it down, logging it, so you guys can see it all in my Arnold Prep ebook. Right now, I'm gonna have a little EAAs. So get my silo in right now. A little bit quick, chug those. And then I will do my, today I'm still eating cream of rice post-workout, so I got a little bit of the carbs, and I'll drink it with the ISO H1. So I'll do 3 scoops of that. I'm still having 75 grams of protein there with the ISO H1, and then that's gonna be my nutrition to wrap up here. Then it's, eat a little bit lower carb throughout the rest of the day, bringing out that detail. Got some exciting stuff coming for you guys here in the future. We'll do some posing videos coming up. I have a guy that's gonna help me with my routine. He's coming out to stay with me 4 days, so we'll get some cool video of that. Gonna hopefully blow that out of the water, and just some more day in the life. I'll show you guys my diet, what it looks like now, in a prep compared to that off-season one I've done before. And then I know a lot of people are asking about the morning greens and lemon drink. It's nothing special, but I'm gonna show you guys that because I get a lot of questions about that. So a lot of fun stuff here. Make sure you're commenting below. I will look at the comments, so, you know, some of them are positive, some are negative, and you know, I love it either way. You know, let me know what you guys, but overall, for real though, let me know what you guys want to see. You know, like I said, I'm really open these next 8 weeks to leading into the show. We got, you know, Zach behind the camera here. He's going to be here a lot for me. So we want to, you know, we want to knock this out of the water and bring you guys a lot of content. So with that said, you guys have a great rest of the day. Use this in your next hamstring training, and go get better. Let's do it.